Hey everybody, Jay Barrino here, welcome back. It's Battle for Middle-earth 2. Let us continue the evil campaign. We're on to Withered Heath, which is mission 6 of 8, I think. I think there's 8 missions in each campaign, and then 8 more for Wrath of the Witch King. Looking forward to it. And then we might do some War of the Ring. Maybe I'll stream that. I haven't decided yet, but that mode seems really fun.
The dragons of the Withered Heath are an ancient breed. Their hatred for the dwarves burns bright even after 1,000 years. Sauron's leaders turn to them, seeking a possible ally in this brewing war against the dwarves.
Alright, we're trying to get the dragons. Looks like we're Mordor here.
Earn favor with the dragons here. Destroy any dwarf settlements you encounter.
Dude, I'm loving that we're getting Nazgul here. That's fantastic. Build a fortress. Let's just go ahead and move forward first and foremost and see if maybe we can find a good spot to set the fortress up near the front lines. Let's also check to see, do we have any... It's just build a fortress. That is a bonus objective, apparently. Maybe there's a way to actually beat this without building it. Dragon bones, that's exciting. Fun fact, the original dragon was a worm that couldn't fly named Glaurung. It was popping out around the second major battle in the first stage. How exciting. Fun facts with Jay Barrino. Let's go ahead and throw this down. You know, honestly, even up here, like, we don't even need it up there, in my opinion. We could keep looking. We got plenty of room back here where we could be throwing down. Okay.
The dragons when they're still young. These drakes can be very powerful. Free any drakes that they have captured, and they will join us against the dwarves.
Let's back up for a moment, and we're going to set up our fortress, like, right here. Maybe we could build some walls around this. I don't know. I feel like the walls are probably a more of a... it's probably more of a multiplayer thing.
Once we break down that gate, the drakes will fight for us.
Let's not necessarily break that just yet, Mr. Catapult, because we want to kill the dwarves hanging out there in front of it. Okay, this is a wall. Okay, I just wanted to scope that out for a moment. Okay, let's get some more workers also. No, don't be destroying that. We can take those. Now I can build wargs too, which is interesting. Strong versus archers. Okay. We want to be taking that wherever possible. Is this another one? Are these dwarves? What are these? Guardians. I think this is actually like an enemy resource structure. Anyway, let's go ahead and start setting up our slaughterhouse infrastructure here. See if we can get a fatty, as long as we're in the green, right? And then we get some nice coverage. Okay, that looks good. And then let's break this tunnel so that they can't flank us. And they are attacking from this direction, which I suppose was sort of expected, which is why I set my fortress up where I did. Okay, we started with a really nice set of units here, so we're all set. Not really any large clusters of trees that would make it worthwhile to build a lumber mill, I don't think, or a lumber camp, or whatever they're called in this game, you know? And then let's just go ahead and spread out our slaughterhouse coverage.
This spot is no good.
Is it not? There you go. Okay, again, we needed that coverage. Maybe we could have crammed another one in down there. But again, there aren't enough clusters of trees, I think, to make it worthwhile. What I can do is this. You'll love to see it. Now, what we aren't getting from this is XP for our units. So maybe that's not for the best, but I think that's okay for now. I think there's another warg pit over there. Again, we'll steal that eventually. Let's go ahead and start actually building some stuff behind our base.
These drakes are a powerful ally. Use them to wipe out the dwarves.
Okay, the Kraken actually, I don't know if that's what it was. What's it called? The Watcher? I'm gonna call it the Kraken. They just were released. That's all well and good. Let's go ahead and get some towers here to cover us. It's the Barricade expansion, and then we can rotate so I can actually select the little sections here. Honestly, the expansions that are the large troll rock throwers, the catapult expansions or whatever, are really good, admittedly, but... Hang on a second, let me see. Let me rotate so that we're back sort of at the beginning. Do we have any other side missions? Destroy all dwarven mine shafts. Okay, we got more over here. I think let's push up in this direction. I forget what I was going to say, but in any case, it's fine. Can you repair this? No, you cannot. Let's go to start upgrading this so we can get banner carriers. Great siege work seems pretty important as well. It looks like we can get a... That's a wall hub. I thought that was a Haradrim Palace. Where's my other builder? Tavern, of course. It makes the Corsairs cheaper the more you have. I really don't think I could possibly care about that at all. Faster build speed for there as well. Okay, let's get our melee units here to try to start getting rid of these, errant, catapults, I guess is what we'll call them, but I don't think that's quite what they are. Tavern's done. We'll build another thing up there. Can I steal... There were wargs up here? I think I destroyed... There was a warg pit here that I must have just blown up. Oh, well, that's fine. Banner carriers. Tavern, now we can also get fire arrows. I really just need more income.
What's in this new tavern?
Honestly, like, it's going to take a while for that to pay for itself, but I think that's fine. I mean, if you want to just keep attacking the wall there, that's perfectly acceptable. Did they destroy my warg pit? I can't select these for whatever reason. I don't know. Anyway, I just realized little flags go up based on the level of the building. That's cool. Level 2 for fire arrows, please. Then... Tavern. We cannot make the Mumiko Pen. Great Siege works. And Haradrim Palace is unavailable also for whatever reason. Okay, let's move on up here. Set up more slaughterhouses. Oh yeah, it's just the layout of this whole area just doesn't really jive. We want this. I don't know what this is. Let's go ahead and take it. There's a mine shaft up here. Let's go for it. Let's get our heroes in there, and we'll lose some archers, but, you know, I'm okay with that. That's a pretty large base up there. We want to focus down this tower, focus down the mine shaft, and then get the heck out of Dodge. Because we are not equipped to take down walls like this just yet. We're going to need catapults in order to start blasting away. And we have to go ahead and take this. Turn on Evil Eye. And we have to remember to use Doubt, which seems really good. But not, like, super important. But, we still want to be able to use it. And then the orc, or the troll cage, we got to level up. I can make those battle attack trolls now, which I guess is just the better version of the mountain troll. Worse against structures. I don't think that's, like, a huge deal. Gotta upgrade this. Dude. Get out of there. It's because they get knocked over, which cancels any potential move command you have. They're heroes. They'll heal up eventually. What does this do? Oh, it's the spell book. It's like the better... It's the better, yeah. We have to get back there eventually anyway, so we're definitely going to need to siege works. Great siege works. Let's plop that down there. We can get fire arrows now. Let's go ahead and upgrade this so we can get battle trolls. Again, we're not really being pressed, so there's not like a super rush as far as I can tell. So the faster that we can just go ahead and we can just kind of lean more and more into our economy.
You know what to do.
And actually, we could... Well, they're already healed. I was going to say, we can heal our heroes by plopping them next to the beacon or whatever it's called. Perhaps next we want to go over here. We got to get through these walls. I'm kind of curious to see what we can make here. Catapults and Grand. I like how we can just straight up make Grand.
There will be no slacking here. We've expanded the troll cage.
And let's go ahead and just throw down some... It doesn't seem like that we're getting attacked at all.
Another building, all finished up.
So I'm perfectly fine, again, just focusing on my economy for now. I don't know if the orcs can climb walls. I think that's just the goblins. I'm going to guess that was a goblin trait.
We've expanded the great siege.
I mean, Grand is so expensive, I really don't think we should... I don't think we should. Let's just get some catapults. I wish that I could repair my catapults, but I don't think that's possible. At least in this game, they're honest and just like, look, the orcs, you can't like level up their weapons or their armor like you could in the first game. They're just like, you know, listen. You should know what you're getting here.
We're done with this one.
It's disposable troops. How about down here? 50%, fine. They had only cost 300. So it's really hard for me to know if it's worth putting down. I assume it takes forever for them to pay for themselves if they're in, like, the, you know, the red or whatever. But we do need the extra income, and again, we're not in, like, a massive rush here. Equips barricades with fire arrows. Allows the fortress to pour burning lava on nearby units. That's exciting. Let's just wait for these catapults and see if maybe we can outrange the defensive catapults. Or at the very least, if we can make enough of them, then we can take them down faster. Which would be something. I like that our catapults... Yeah, please, roll out slower. Is this part of the build time or something? Or is that just... That's just how it is, I think. Again, we want to roll up here and see if we can start breaking through. We could also send in trolls and stuff to distract the catapults. Or, like, even heroes. To distract the catapults, just go ahead and hit them. Is this a hero, or is this just, like, one random guy? I think this is legitimately one random guy. Go get him, young dragons. See, these dragons don't have wings. Okay, you don't have to attack. You don't have to attack those. What we're gonna do is move these forward. Honestly, we really only need to move one forward. Oh, and they trample stuff too. You'll love to see that. See, I think our catapults can outrange their defensive emplacements, which is pretty incredible. So let's just go ahead and move the whole army forward, and let's use the bats here so that I can see where the other defensive emplacements are, which is here. Okay, I got a little too close to this one, but that's all right. They say the enemies in our camp, it's possible it's because my slaughterhouses are getting attacked or something. I'm not so sure. Okay. Just, you know what? Fine. Go for it. Take it. That's perfectly acceptable. I'm going to go ahead and get some trolls. Attack trolls. Fire arrow lords. Upgrade to siege works. We can get... Yeah, sure, we can get Grand. Who am I to say we shouldn't have Grand? I'm going to wait for 15... Actually, no, I can't. There's nothing in the 15 tier that I can even get. Barricade, I think, seems like a good one to get. Arrow volley, and then the Awaken Worm. Summons a subterranean worm under the caster's control. I do like these random big summons, like the Watcher is really, really good. These globals are all really, really strong. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. We're in their base. We're getting through them, no problem, and then we're steadily building stuff here, and we just want to go ahead and upgrade these orcs with banners and fire arrows as early as possible.
Use the firebomb.
I don't know if there's ever a situation that I wouldn't want. I don't know if there's a situation where I wouldn't want the. Is it no? It's the Corsairs. I was gonna say the Dunlin warriors to use their fire bombs. There you go. Goodbye, trolls. Dude, they survived for a really long time. Let's get in there. I'm gonna buff my heroes first and foremost. We can even do Tainted Ground here. No, we can't. Here, can I have a defensive tower? Dude, that's ridiculous. Nazgul has fallen. Where were those coming from? Okay, catapults, move forward and just destroy this gate. There we go. I was going to say, I'm trying to get on top of where these catapults are. They're just hanging out in the back. We had more trolls coming up. Let's get some drummer trolls. I'll get some regular groups of orcs. They're relatively cheap. And I think that is that. I can rebuild the slaughterhouse that was up here, but I mean, it's really not... Here, worker, run up here and grab this money, even though I don't necessarily need it.
Still more drakes being held by the dwarves. Let's go free them.
It seems like these things are either forced off the side of the map or they're spawning from over there, which I'm not thrilled about. Oh, wow, we've already got 10 more points. Let's save up so that we can get, like, Arrow Volley or Awaken Wyvern next time. The temptation to use this here... Oh, I can't quite see it. Okay, we're looking for the rest of the mines also. How the heck... Oh, is it because it's like it's guarding its horde? Well, at least move. Oh, it's chasing me. Oh, it's chasing me. Okay, let's take my army and head back to the middle. And upgrade these orcs with banner carriers, even though I don't really think it's necessary, but you know. I can't, there's nothing I can upgrade with the trolls, right? They are what they are. I should be using this roar. That's very, very good. Okay, we're like hugely maxed out. Let's make sure nothing else is queued up. Oh, you know what? And I have a Nazgul that I really should, I have 2 Nazguls that I really need to be getting back out here. Get those banner carriers out. Is that thing still chasing me? It is. Here, come back to my fortress. Let's move up towards this direction. Again, we're looking for the mines. Unless we've already destroyed them all. No. Destroy all my... Oh, find the Dragon Lord? This might be it. Let's go ahead and get this. Help me, wargs. Dude, if this Dragon Lord can't even kill this worker, then it deserves to pass away. That's just listed as the Fire Drake. Okay, come back over here. Set this back up. I heard we've run into some wargs. Dude, their base is wide open. They left the door open. Get on top of the artillery, please. I now very soon I suspect I will have enough supply to start resummoning some Nazgul. Yes, yes. As long as we get rid of their artillery here. Let's taint this ground. No, we can't. No, we can't. Can at least use War Chant. We almost have enough levels, ring levels, to get a level 15 skill. target the...
Take down that gate. We must free the drakes.
I'm trying to get rid of this stuff first. We're rolling up. Can these guys hit the... They can. Okay, good. I was going to say, this is the issue. These high ground things, you need artillery. Okay, and then hit the gate. We're looking for the Dragon Lord as well. I can't get Awaken Worm, unfortunately. Fuel the Fires seems perfectly fine. Lumber Mills gain 20% armor. I don't need that at all. Extra resources from harvesting trees. Let's get this arrow volley. Okay, now I can steal the Dragon Lord's treasure, though I don't think it'll let me. I don't think this is it. You can actually pick this up.
Free the drakes before it's too late.
Third group of drakes is free, no problem. And I'm still hugely supply blocked, so I can't resummon my Nazgul. I probably should delete some units. Stolen. I probably should delete some units so that I can resummon my Nazgul so that they can get levels. We have enough of these wyverns now. I'm feeling pretty good about it. We know that we know where the final base is. The question is, where is the Wyvern Lord? Could be over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take these Corsairs and these basic orcs and just run them into the grinder for now. These can stay here. That's perfectly acceptable. Destroy walls, whatever you want to do, guys. Looks like they have... Is that a hero or just a... I don't know.
Get your knives ready. Move along.
Okay, that's the gate. That's going to be quite difficult, I think, to get through.
There they are. The Master's blood.
I think that's just the edge of the map.
No one's gonna stop us. Come on now.
Again, preferably we could attack the final base with our Nazgul out so that we can get as many levels on them as possible. Okay, they've got some cavalry here too, and a pretty large group here defending the last group of worms. There's a gate over here. There might be a second gate over here, I'm not so sure. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Keep mowing them down. We want... we should have enough supply now to get both of these back out. Yeah, that's 80 command points. We got plenty left for everything else. I like how they just idly attack walls. Let's go ahead and move everybody up here. And the shortcut would be to go through here, but we're looking for... How dare you? That's my work pit. Use this. Oh my god. You love to see that. Okay, let's move on up and take care of these guys. We at least want to be leveling up the mouth and all that good stuff. I really like how the siege weaponry now can be leveled up because it doesn't carry forward from mission to mission, so I just, it's like not considered super OP to do so. They flee around when they're on fire. I don't see any trebuchets or catapults or whatever the wall emplacement is for the dwarves that shoots those double catapult shots. I don't see those anywhere. I don't want that. We got both of those. Not that we need them. Again, we're looking for Dragon King and other dwarven mine shafts. There's probably one in this base.
We've spotted the enemy.
Okay, let's just wait a moment. We're waiting for the Nazgul to come out. They're just about back out. I like that you can resummon multiple heroes at a time. That's a blessing here. See, these are both almost level 7. Okay, let's run them up there. Can you put the Nazgul in the tunnels? Or is that only... Oh no, it's because we don't have caves. We're the Mordor faction. We have slaughterhouses. See, like now we have a bunch more space where we could build stuff if we wanted to. See, I would expect the Dragon King would be like in the mountainous areas. So we'll bypass picking this group up. Again, oh, it's because there's a ward pit here that we could have stolen. That's fine. If we don't pick up the creep buildings, I'm not too broken up about it. It's free units, but that's pretty much the only useful thing. You get some free units, but I'm not going to ever like build units out of those structures. It just seems silly to me. I'm just never going to do it. You know, I can just use the bats. I guess I accidentally just used them off camera or something.
They're almost over here too.
Okay, they got these guys in the little carts. They're gonna get completely roasted. Don't worry about it. They're gone.
Who dares to defy me?
Find the Dragon Lord. Oh, that's a main quest. That's a main quest. He's got to be in here. So let's just move in and destroy any mine shafts they have in here. The Dragon Lord's probably in here, or, you know, the map might expand or something. Anyway, we cleared out most of the units in here, so I'm not too concerned. And the dragons themselves, the fire breath just blasts through a lot like structure armor. All dwarven mine shafts have been destroyed. We're good on that. Oh yeah, perfect.
The drakes will be free.
If I could have found one more... Oh, no, now there we go. We got our level 7. It looks like we can get up to level 8 on this mission, but in any case, it's perfectly fine. Let's roll these things up and attack the towers. These towers really blend into the walls pretty well, don't they? Let's just let them out. And we should be... that's the other thing, too. I remember to turn on Morgul Blade for all of these. Bring them to the Dragon Lord. Where is the Dragon Lord? Is he back here? Find the Dragon Lord. I see. It's being pinged to us. Oh, yes. The classic map expands once you do a certain amount. No problem. Let's get up there. Oh yeah, and we're like way overly maxed out. That's great, but all of our heroes are out. Let's get into these. They're not going to do great against my mounted Nazgul. Let's give him one of these, because it's funny. Arrow volley also really entertaining. We may very well get up to our level 8 heroes by the end of this. We'll see. And like the other thing too is these things capture aggro when you call them in too. It's pretty great. At least get fire arrows, buddies. You're like our only normal units remaining in this group. What are you? A white. That must come out from the Watcher or something. Okay, go ahead and just like go and look around for us, buddy. Here's the Dragon Lord, I see. What am I waiting for? Oh, I'm waiting for my units to build back up. I wish I could heal somehow here, but that's all right.
Bring up the drakes.
Bring up the drakes, indeed. Honestly, I think maybe we just send our heroes in for as much XP as possible. Not that that's a huge deal. They've all got Morgul Blade on, and he's using Evil Eye or doing something. Dude, and they're just attacking the white. It finally died. Let's use Darkness here. Because I think that actually gives us an XP boost. A bunch of stuff give you XP boosts. I'm not 100% sure exactly what every different thing gives you. Dude, just using a group of Nazgul plus the mounted Mouth of Sauron's actually entertaining. Like, finally, as the evil faction, you have a fun hero group to use. It's not as diverse as the heroes you would get as the good faction in the first game, but it's still really strong and pretty fun. And it looks like we've made it. We're not going to get quite up to level 8 on these heroes, but that's fine. We're pretty close. The white is from the Morgul Blades. Okay.
I bid thee fair tidings. I wish to treat with thee on behalf of Sauron the Great.
Sir? What say thee?
Sauron's dominion over Middle-earth draws near.
I'm gonna assume he said yes in some sort of ancient worm tongue.
The mouth of Sauron enlists the Dragon Lord to help root the dwarves out of Erebor and rid them of their king. The coveted mountain fortress itself will be given as a prize. The time has come for dragons to fight for Sauron.
So, one of these factions, I think it was the Goblin faction, actually, that got some sort of dragon roost that we could start making dragon units out of. That's good stuff. These are fun maps. Again, I also see a lot of replayability in that I definitely would want to revisit this game, because it's not, like, super hard. You know, play it on the harder difficulty. I could do that on the first game, too, and just, and see how fast you can complete the missions. So they seem like they could do pretty well with, like, really good unit control. The units are kind of sluggish, don't get me wrong, but I think if you built the right units and you knew exactly how to set up your economy, then you'd be in really, really good shape to blast through some of these a lot faster. All right, Erebor next, I guess, to roast the dwarves. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.